Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager here at McArthur Ford in Salina, Kansas, your source for Ford news update and information with a video on the 2025 Ford Explorer. We're talking about the ST trim level here. That's a high-performance trim level on the Explorer, and we're going to talk about everything that's standard plus what's optional. And I think you'll be surprised that most of the stuff that was optional last year, different packages, are standard equipment this year. So we're going to talk about everything that's standard and everything. So use the timestamps down below to move around in the video to get the information you're looking for. Order banks are open up right now for the 2025 Ford Explorer, and the build-in price is on Ford's website as well, as our website too. So you can order and place those orders with your local dealer, which is the benefit of this video is that you can get that information and know what's going to be standard on that ST, and then maybe some things you might want to make sure you put on your order so you're not surprised when it comes in. And this will help you out so you can go in and go ahead and put that order in with your local dealer. It's probably going to be May or probably June or July before you start seeing these on dealer lots. And most dealers probably will not order STs for the most part. So if you're wanting an ST, trying to find one on dealer lot is probably going to be pretty difficult. So you might as well just do custom order, and that comes in just for you. So you're the first one that gets a chance at it. So go ahead and do that with your local dealer. If you're looking for a good dealer, we are taking orders at invoice pricing. So if you also we have a YouTube special we'll talk more about at the end. Timestamp down below for that conclusion, and free shipping information is down there if you want to check out that information. But let's get on with this. If you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you want to know all the information on Ford vehicles. This is a place to be. And if you do place an order with your for an Explorer, you might check back every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. on this YouTube channel, as well as we send it out as a podcast on your favorite podcasting platforms. We go over all the scheduling information, any constraints that are happening on the different model lines, including the Explorer. So you might want to check those out if you have an order in, so you can make sure that you get your vehicle as fast as possible. All right, now let's dive in and talk about this. We're going to talk about the mechanical features first. And again, we are going to be using Ford's build-in price over here, Ford.com. Go on up to vehicles up here. We're going to go to SUVs and cars are already highlighted. Go over to Explorers actually down here. And then you can go and see right now it's showing 24 model year stuff, because what build and price does is not only does that work so you can build and price a vehicle, but that's there also because there are still 2024s on dealer lots. In fact, the 2024s haven't even been delivered to dealers yet. We're only going to have 4 months of production on that before moving on to 25. They're producing them, but dealers haven't seen them yet. They should start be arriving any day. But you want 2025, you want to hit this preview. So what I guess I'm saying is the build price is there until the 2024 inventory lowers, and then it'll finally disappear. But until then, you'll need to go here, and you'll see the building price over there. You can also scroll down, see more information. It starts at $39,625, not for the ST, because if you go down here a little further, you can see the different models and prices. And the ST actually is the most expensive starting price at $55,205. That's because for this year, instead of starting at a very low price and then adding different things a la carting the ST, a lot of it's going to be included as standard equipment now. And that's why the Platinum actually comes out a little bit cheaper than the ST for that reason. But we're going to just go over here to the build and price. There we go. And we're going to go to ST and kind of, well, there's a little more information. I clicked on the link right below it. Kind of shows you that. So actually we might leave this here because right here it does show you the engine here. Now on the ST, it is going to come standard with the 3.0 liter EcoBoost engine. That's 400 horsepower, 415 pound-feet of torque, as it's listed here. Remains the fastest Explorer SUV ever. 10-speed automatic transmission as well is going to be put in with that. So pretty cool. Does have a top speed of 143 miles an hour. Not something I did not know. Shows some other information we're going to get into as well. So let's go ahead and jump into this. For the not only you're going to get a 10-speed automatic transmission, but along with that, you're going to get a select shift transmission. So you're going to get those paddle shifters on the steering wheel so you can shift it up and down. If you want to put that in that manual mode, you can do that as well. Electric parking brake with auto hold. Then you also get the ePass, electric power assist steering as well. 3.58 non-limit slip gear ratio in the back. And you will get with this the Sport Tune suspension. So it does upgrade the suspension. You're still going to have front and rear stabilizer bar, and you're going to get the independent front and rear suspension. but that sport tune suspension that is geared for that height, be able to take that 3.0 400 pound feet of, what was it, 400 horsepower and 415 pound-feet of torque, and be able to handle that. It does have terrain management systems, so you'll have several different modes there. Now the four-wheel drives will also have a couple other modes, including a deep snow and sand mode that'll probably replace that sport mode and your eco mode. So you'll have a normal eco sport mode and a slippery mode as well. So also four-wheel drives. Now it's not standard equipment. We'll get into that. You'll notice it's rear-wheel drive is standard. But if you do go with the four-wheel drive, which is more expensive, it is going to also have hill descent control, and it will have intelligent four-wheel drive system with those other drive modes that we mentioned right there. So now let's go on back. We're going to talk about safety features now. If you've watched the other videos that I've done on the Active ST line and the Platinum, it's just all the same safety features. So now is where you would maybe click that timestamp to go to the exterior if you've watched that. But if this is the only one you're watching because you know you want an ST, let's go over some of the safety features. For airbags, front row will have a driver and passenger dual stage front airbag. Deploys a different size airbag, depends on how close you are to the front of the vehicle. You also have a front seat side-mounted airbag that's going to deploy from the side of the seat. You'll also have driver and passenger will have a knee airbag as well. That's going to help protect you from those front collisions. All rows will have the safety canopy side curtain airbag with a rollover sensor, so it's going to deploy down, help from breaking glass coming in and hurting somebody even severely. Hopefully, it's not, you're going to get injured probably in a rollover situation, but hopefully it'll protect you and kind of give you that padding as much as it can. Advanced track with roll stability control to help you keep you on your intended path and not roll over. Also gives you curve control to help with that as well when you're going into those curves maybe too fast. Hill start assist, so it's going to, if you're on a hill, it'll help to start it so it won't drift back on you. We do have side wind stabilization. So in Kansas, we get that side wind at being flat in certain places on the highway. It's going to help keep that going so you're not having to fight that with your steering wheel all the time. This does have latch system, lower anchors and tethers for children. So that's for those car seats. So second row and third row outbound seats will have that system set in there. Perimeter alarm along with the security passive anti-theft system. So a perimeter alarm, when you lock that vehicle up and leave, it's going to kind of lock that perimeter around. So if somebody tries to break glass, get inside of the vehicle, right, it has that sensor, then it's going to honk the horns, flash the lights. The secure lock passive anti-theft system means only the coded key can start the vehicle. And then we do have SOS post-crash alert system that's going to honk the horns, flash the lights if you're in an accident on the side of the road as well. Also, electronic stability control. I might mention it later in the video, but in case I forget, we have electronic stability control as well. Okay, that's all that stuff. Let's go back and talk about the exterior features here. So we'll start here with this image right here. We'll go to the exterior. There we go. Start in the front here. We do have a dedicated black grille for this. It's going to look similar to the ST line grill, I should say, except this one will have the ST badging on the grill itself. So pretty similar in how that looks. Black Explorer lettering on the hood as well there. We also, for the bumpers, are going to be body colored here. This is called the fascia. They actually separates right here. So this is the front fascia. Lower bottom down here is going to be black. You're going to get black skid plates as well on there. So instead of that gives it that sport look. So and then LED fog lights with the skid plate element. We also do have the LED signature lighting as well up here. So it looks pretty cool on the vehicle. Unique blackout treatments on the headlights as well, just like in the ST line. And then you have LED low and high beam headlights, also wiper activated. So if your wipers are on, the headlights will come on. And auto lamp means that it's automatically going to turn the lights on when it gets dark, shut off when it gets light. Little fact, when you turn the vehicle on, no matter what you had on before you got out of the vehicle the last time, it's going to automatically go to the auto setting. So that way you don't forget about doing that. Configurable daytime running lights as well that you can set to be configured during the daytime. Active grill shutters, they're going to be located down in here. They're going to open and close when they need to allow for that airflow in at slower speeds, making that vehicle, the engine, function at its best. And then Explorer on the badging, or on the hood, as I mentioned earlier. Also, we do for that windshield, acoustic laminated windshield, and also it's going to be on the front side windows too. 2 pieces of glass with plastic in between. For the windshield, it really helps for things that are coming into the windshield and hitting it. It keeps that windshield together, but also kind of helps with noise too on those side windows. Rain sensing wipers as well, so you can set it if you have the rain sensing wipers activated in your settings. And then when you have that wiper in the intermittent setting, it's going to go ahead and turn those wipers on when it starts to rain. As it rains harder, they'll wipe faster without you having to do anything on your part. All right, move around to the side over here. So we're going to go to this shot right here. So on the side for the wheels, 21-inch magnetite painted aluminum wheel. That's the optional wheel on the ST line. It's a standard wheel on the ST. Really cool looking wheel here. It's one you're seeing in the image right there. Tires are a P275 45 R21 all season tire with a black sidewall. So it looks real good. Individual tire pressure monitor system for all those tires, just like on all the other vehicles. Four-wheel disc brakes with ABS and the electric brake boost and electronic stability control, as I mentioned earlier. Performance brakes as well on this, so it's going to be braking faster, you're going to go faster, brake faster. You do have the red brake calipers as well, so that's pretty cool on how those look there. And then you do have the dedicated, actually there's not showing an ST badging. There should be possibly some ST badging on the vehicle, but I'm not seeing it on the images here, so not sure if you're only going to see it on the grill or not. In the past, we did see it on the back as well. I don't see it back there either. So sometimes some of these things don't always carry over from one model year to the next when they add them to the vehicles or to the website. For the mirrors, side view mirrors is a power folding with auto fold, which means when you lock it up, it's going to auto fold that mirror in. Nice way of knowing that it's locked, but also kind of tucked away so people don't bang into those mirrors in the parking lots. Power and heated glass on the mirror. Also LED turn signal indicator on the outside. And then it does have ST projector lamps as well on the side. And then driver side view auto dimming mirror and driver and memory for the mirrors as well. So it's going to dim that mirror on that driver's side. Cars come up behind you with the bright lights, and then the mirrors are going to be included in your memory settings for 3 different drivers, I believe. And then the outside of the mirrors are going to be a gloss black mirror cap right there too. So gives it a nice sport look to it. Wheel lip moldings are going to be molded in black there. You're going to see that down here in the lower rocker moldings and going on around. Just a little more durable for rocks and that kind of thing from the road. And then you will get a black cladding across here that's painted black. So give it a sport look in there instead of that chrome like you did see in the Platinum Edition. Door handles are going to be body colored as well. Again, giving that sport look to you. Four-door intelligent access. And I make a big deal about being 4-door, which means that if you put your hands in the door handle on any of the doors with that key fob in your pocket, it's going to unlock the vehicle. So if you have kids in the back, you need to put them in first. You can just unlock. You put your hands in the back door, it's going to unlock it. Same way with getting out. If the kids are that last thing you get out, then you can lock it from the back doors instead of having to go to the front doors to do that. So that's a very convenient feature. Again, I like that because I'm like my Bronco and such, they don't have that. Expedition has it, but like Bronco and some of the other vehicles, it's only a 2-door. So this is, I think that's a pretty cool deal. Push button start as well. When you get inside, you don't have to get the key out to start the vehicle or to get in or out. The key fob will have ST branded logo on that key fob as well. Remote start system, so you can remote start it close enough proximity using a remote start. You do also have privacy glass for these back windows, back quarter windows, and back glass. It's that darker tinted glass for you. Roof rack side rails are going to be black. Again, bringing in that sport look. Now, 3.0 liter EcoBoost engine does come with a 20.2 gallon fuel tank, so a little bit bigger than the 2.3 liter that you get on the other trims. Easy fuel capless filler door, still the same on that. Just pop that door open. No cap to worry about. Lean behind, getting your hands dirty, anything like that. Just shut that when you're done. The rear spoiler is going to be body colored back here with the center high mounted stoplight on the side, black pieces coming down across here, as well as the rear. And then a new applique for this year, so it does upgrade that with Explorer on the back. You'll notice a darkened tail lights back here as well that are LED. I believe they're LED. Yeah, they are LED. You'll have a rear wiper with rear washer on the back, rear defrost as well. And then we do have the rear bumpers are going to be back here, are going to be body colored at the top and the black at the bottom. Again, durable, kind of like this back here, that molded in black. Reflectors back there too, as well on the back. Tow package is standard equipment, so it is the Class 3 trailer tow package, standard with trailer sway control and your wiring hookup and everything right there, and your receiver hitch. On the lift gate, but up here there is a black pad belt protected in there as well as inside when you open that up. And then we do have quad tip dual exhaust with quad tips that are chrome back here. So it gives it a nice sport look there as well. We get power lift gate with this as well. And we also do get cargo area light inside and a nice little cargo management system inside there to be able to store things underneath that floor as well. All right. That's all your exterior features. Now let's go to your interior features. There we go. Nice look. This is the only color interior you're going to have, and we'll get to extra colors in a little bit. Black onyx is the only color for the interior. You'll see that black onyx right there. So getting in, door sill scuff plates are going to be very dedicated and special for this vehicle. Front and rear will have the Ford Performance branding on it. So that's kind of as you're getting in. Right there is what you step over usually. Floor mats are going to be black carpeted front and second row with the Explorer logo on the front ones only. Illuminated entry system with the ambient lighting. Ambient lighting will light cup holders, footwells, and some other places, not just the overhead console with that the illuminated system does. The interior door is going to be ebony with the red stitching. You'll see that across on the doors. You'll see it also on the console. You'll see that across the dash. See that nice red stitching everywhere in this. So very dedicated to the ST, bringing that red stitching through. You also the upper part of that will be ebony as well. So when we talk about that, go back to this image, you can see that. So we're talking about the pillars up here, the headliner, your twin panel moonroof. If you get that, that will be there. Your visors, all that upper part of the door will be ebony as well. Visors, yeah, all that stuff. All right, center console in the front. So you're going to have a console lid for that. You will have sport captain's chairs with the in here for you. So easy entry getting in. I believe that's included with the driver memory. So it'll probably move the seat back when you're getting out and then get in. And then it's going to go ahead and move that seat where you had it. ActiveX seats with the Miko suede inserts. Does have the accent stitching and the ST logos on those seats, even the second row, it looks like. There you go. 10-way power driver seat, 8-way power passenger seat, like in the ST line. Driver memory as well for the seat. And the mirror, and I believe one other feature we'll get to in just a little bit. Heated and ventilated front seats. Multi-contoured seats with the active motion for the front row seats. That is your massaging seats, if you didn't know what that meant. So we'll have that. Second row heated seats. They will be captains like you're seeing here. So that's going to be standard equipment. So you'll have captains with the easy entry and armrest that'll come up and down. Easy entry means that you can, a couple of different ways. You can do this backrest here and it'll lower that down, but you can also put, there's a lever up here. You can push it. It'll tip and slide if you need to get in a little bit easier that way, and also put car seats in there and not have to unbuckle them to allow people to get through, but they can go through the middle if they need to. Let's see what else. Third row power fold in the back, so you can power fold those back from the cargo area, so you don't have to go and fiddle with those. And then head restraints, 4-way manual adjustable for the driver, front passenger. Second row, those are also adjustable. I think it says 4-way. It doesn't mention the second row. So those may just be able to come up, just be able to go up and down. I know they'll go up and down. I don't know if they go forward or back. So, and then see what else. Oh, sunshades over here, sun blinds for the second row as well. So you can pull those up and it blocks some of that sun coming in as well. I got everything there? I think so. All right, we got power windows and locks, of course, on the vehicle. Going to move to the side up here. Power windows and locks. You will get the front row is a one-touch up and down feature, which means you just press it hard till you feel it click, let go, and it's going to go down. And there was also pull it up till you feel that click, and it'll bring them up for the front rows. Auto lock, auto unlock, and child safety rear lock as well. So you can lock those rear doors out so the kids can't open those when you don't want them to, right? So, all right, instrument cluster here. That's what you see through the steering wheel is a 12.3-inch color LCD productivity screen there. Has all the information you need in there. Does have the steering wheel is a power tilt and telescoping that's going to be included in your driver memory. The steering wheel itself is kind of a sports style. You'll see the ST on there with the red stitching in there. You'll see the thumb pads and everything. So that sports style steering wheel with heated steering wheel as well. There you go. And then we do have for climate control is a tri-zone climate control. You're going to control that on the screen at the bottom right there. So that means driver, front passenger, and those in the rear, 3 different zones. Rear auxiliary controls for them to be able to control it if you'd like them to do that, or if you don't want them to, you can lock that out. Audio system is a B&O sound system by Bang & Olufsen, 980 watt, 14 speaker, including subwoofer. Also have Sirius XM with a 360L. Now, we will have the Ford digital experience with this, a 13.2-inch color LCD screen, as you can see there. It's going to come along with that. Alexa built in, Google Assistant, Google Maps, Google Play Store. You'll get that for 1 year. After that, you'll need to pay for a subscription to get those services further. Pitch and zoom capabilities, 911 assist, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto that's wireless. And then we do have the Ford Power Up software updates capability, which means you don't have to keep upgrading your vehicle. It's going to keep updating that screen so you can keep this vehicle for a long time. And it's going to always give you the most updated version of the Ford digital experience. Overhead console with the sunglass storage. Let's go to this 360 view so you can see that. There you go. You can have sunglass storage. Can't really see it because it's so dark. We do have the auto dimming rear view mirror as well, so you don't have no lever to worry about when cars come behind you. Those bright lights, it's automatically dim them. Can't see it here, but the overhead, the universal garage door opener as well. 3 different transmitters you can program there. The visors do come down on the back of those. It does have illuminated visor vanity mirrors as well. And then down here, we do have a rotary dial shifter knob. We do have right here is a nice tray right there on the left side, wireless charging pad for you. That's going to come with it. Should be big enough over here for another phone if the passenger wants to do that. And you can share back and forth. We'll leave that up to you and your passenger if you want to share that wireless charging pad with them. Your parking brake and drive mode switches are right here as well. Cup holders, a little slot for putting a third phone, I guess, if you need to, or a wallet, something like that. You do have the, of course, in the console too, you do have some flexibility. Now let's talk about USB ports, power points, and power connectivity in a sense. First row will have a USB type A and C in the media bin. That's this area right in here. And 2 USB-Cs on the center floor console, it says. In the center floor console. So I believe that would be inside that. Second row is going to have 2 USB-Cs on the back side of the console. Third row will have 2 USB-Cs back there as well. Power points, you will have several. You'll have 3 of those. Front row will have one in the media bin area. So that's that round one, in case you guys were wondering that. In the center console, I believe there's another one. And then in the rear cargo area. Now, behind the console, instead of a power point, like on some of them, you're going to get a 110 outlet. So it's a 110 volt, 150 watt AC power outlet on the back of the console. You also had the FordPass Connect with 5G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot. Connects up to 10 different devices. You will have to do a subscription to continue that after 3 months. You'll get, but the rest of the FordPass Connect features, you can remote starting from anywhere, or schedule remote start times, locating your vehicle, all that is free for you. Just download that app, connect your vehicle in, and have access to all that stuff, which is really cool. All right, now we've talked about everything that's standard so far. Plus, there's also there's a package that's also standard equipment that I want to talk about that includes a lot of great features. We do have the Class 3 trailer tow package that's standard equipment, but also the Ford Copilot 360 Assist 2.0. Look at all those features. All these features are standard equipment on, it doesn't mention ST, but it is on the ST. You get that. That gives you the adaptive cruise control with stop and go, lane centering, and predictive speed assist. This is the newest, most updated. So stop and go means, well, adaptive cruise in general means that if you're going behind somebody and they're going slower than you, it'll slow you down to go their speed. You don't have to press the brake. Even bring you to complete stop. I use this actually on my most recent trip. Comes in real handy. Bring it to complete stop, and then as the traffic goes, you just hit that resume, and it's going to resume up. Lane centering keeps you in the center of your lane, so you don't have to worry about getting out of your lane. And the predictive speed assist means that it's going to help you on those curves, so you can keep that speed going. So that's also a great feature to have. It actually lists the auto high beams in that section, but it's You get it, but it's not included as part of that. Auto high beams as well, just like your automatic headlights, turns those high beams on. If someone approaches you in the city lights, it'll shut them off. That is something you can activate and deactivate in your settings screen, as well as your adaptive cruise. If you like traditional cruise, and it comes standard on it, you can go to traditional cruise if you want instead of adaptive cruise. Your bliss with crash traffic alert. So blind spot information system. If there's someone in your blind spot, it's going to alert you and let you know that by putting a light in the side of that mirror. Cross traffic alert. If you're backing up, someone's going to cross your path behind you, like in a parking lot and something like that. It's going to alert you, series of tones. It flashes red on the dash and lets you know it's not safe for you to back up. Also for this year, we also do get the exit warning and trailer coverage. So that means trailer coverage means it's going to monitor the blind spot of your trailer as well. And the exit warning means if you're exiting your vehicle, it's using that bliss system to let you know if there's like a bike or somebody that's coming across in front of the vehicle. Like if you're parked on the side of the road, then it knows that. So you don't open your doors and, have an accident. Also, evasive steering assist. So if you're not able to stop in time, you need to avoid them. It's going to assist in that steering. That is also something you can activate and deactivate. You have front and side parking sensors as well as the rear ones. I don't think I mentioned it earlier, but it does have rear sensors as well as the rear view camera. In fact, 360-degree camera. I'm going to mention it later here, but it is mentioned right up here, but you'll have 360-degree camera. So one on the front, side mirrors in the back, so you can see completely around you. We also do have intersection assist 2.2. And so if you're coming into an intersection, coming across, someone's coming, it'll brake the vehicle so you don't get hit in that intersection. Not sure what the updates for 2.2 is from the original intersection assist from last year. I'll try to do a separate video on that and figure what that upgrade is for you. Lane keeping system. This would be when you're not using your cruise control. That has a driver alert, a lane keeping alert, lane keeping assist, and a road edge detection. So what all those means is a driver alert. If you're taking your hands off the steering wheel too often, it's going to alert you and let you know that. Lane keeping alert is going to do is if you leave your lane, it'll let you leave your lane, but it's going to vibrate the steering wheel and let you know you've left your lane. The assist will actually try to keep you in your lane if you have that activated. You can activate these together if you want. And the road edge detection, again, if you're going off of that, especially if if you have set on alert, it's going to see that edge of that road. Sometimes that's right on that lane, sometimes it's further. So it kind of helps you with that as well. And then we do have pre-collision assist with automatic emergency braking. Dynamic brake support, so we'll brake the vehicle if you're not paying attention. It gives you a front collision warning, so it warns you, just like the cross traffic alert. If you're not going to slow down, you're not hitting your brake, it'll tell you that too. This actually has intersection assist listed here, and that's actually in the wrong place. They actually corrected that on the most recent order guide, but it's still on the website. That actually is supposed to be pedestrian detection there, so it does detect pedestrians as well instead of intersection assist. Post-collision braking, that's going to brake the vehicle if you're in an accident and maybe you don't put it in park, something like that. And then as you're backing up, it's going to alert you and let you know if you're backing up. But if you're still not paying attention to that, it will brake the vehicle like the pre-collision assist will be in the front. Whew, that's a lot of stuff. That's all included standard equipment on the ST. Something else that's also standard equipment is the BlueCruise. So this actually is showing a charge. This is actually if you want the 1-year plan, but you'll get 3 months of service of BlueCruise for free. So the hardware will be there to be able to go hands-free driving. So you can go ahead and activate that. And when it's safe, it's part of your adaptive cruise control. When you go ahead and it's safe for you to do that, it'll let you know that this is a blue zone. You can go hands-free and take your hands off the steering wheel. You do have to pay attention and watch the road when you have that. But other than that, you can go hands-free driving. That is really cool. If you haven't experienced that, you need to do that. Do a test drive with your dealer. That is a pretty cool system on how that works. So that's all of your standard equipment. Now let's talk about colors. Interior color we mentioned is the black onyx, only option there. Let's go to paint. Here are our color options we have for this year. We do have the agate black, metallic, or agate black. Not sure how people say that. We do have Star White Tri-Coat. This is an extra $7.95. It is 3 coats of paint, different colors of whites to give it the effect and the color. It looks really pretty. We also do have the Rapid Red Metallic. That's a tinted clear coat, $4.95 for that color because of the tinted clear coat. We also have Vapor Blue Metallic, which is also $4.95. I believe that must be some sort of clear coat as well. And then we have carbonized gray, metallic. So two colors that are no cost to you, and that's carbonized gray or the black. The other ones will cost extra if you go with those colors. All right. That's all standard equipment, folks. That's a lot of stuff, but let's get into some different options here that are available for you. Now, first of all, this is as let's go to Powertrain first and talk about that. Um, So up here we do have 3.0 EcoBoost. This is the standard engine, only engine. Rear wheel drive will be included, standard equipment. You can go up to 4-wheel drive, and you can go if you want. So going 4-wheel drive, you can just add that to your order if you want to go 4-wheel drive. So that is the upgrades in that. So either rear wheel drive or 4x4. Both will get a 3.0 EcoBoost engine. Both get start stop technology, and both get the 10-speed automatic transmission. So there are some options that require the 4-wheel drive. It's really weird. They did this in the other trim levels too. So you may need to do that for that, and I'll let you know what those options are a little bit later. Now let's talk about some different packages. We talked about kind of the powertrain. So we do have the Ford BlueCruise equipped hands-free. So they're considering that a package. If you know you want this 1-year service, $700, you prepay for that on your vehicle. You can finance that in. Outside of the 1 year, you're going to need to pay a monthly, and they're probably only doing 1 year because they don't know what they want to charge in a year from now. So there you go. Or if you don't get the BlueCruise $700 at the end of the 3 years, if you decide, yes, I do like this, I want to pay monthly, I think it's about $80 a month. That's what it comes down to. So I do think you save a little bit of money. I'm not going to do the math on video, but I think you save a little money if you do the 1-year plan. Cargo area management system is also included as a package. This is a dealer installed package, which means it'll be shipped to the dealer and they'll put it in your vehicle. It's going to come with a cargo mat that you're going to put in the back of the cargo area. Usually when the seat's down, it's a bigger mat. You got a cargo net you can put things in so they won't roll around in the back of the cargo area. And a cargo well rubber mat as well. That's going to be underneath in the cargo well. So that is also a package for you there too. So those are our packages right there. And so next, we would just want to talk about standalone options for this. And the first one, talk about, we're actually just going to go down. I'm going to go through. Some of these are dealer installed options, and some of these are factory options. Almost all of them are dealer installed, which is kind of funny. Anyway, we're going to first talk about the splash guards. $190 for the splash guards, and those are a dealer installed option. So again, the dealership would install that on your vehicle. And any of these dealer installed options where they need to install it, make sure they don't charge you for that. The charge is already included in this. Ford reimburses them back. Maybe not as much as the dealer wants, but it is what it is. They should not be charging you for this. So make sure you fight them on that. Some dealers are starting to do that. Also, on this, make sure they get installed on your vehicle if you ordered it. So that's why I think you should order most of them afterwards and either install them yourself or take care of it later. But I know it will probably be a little more expensive, but I don't know. It's up to you. Sometimes these will hold up your builds and getting produced and getting scheduled for production. Roof rack crossbars, that's going to go across here if you want to carry luggage or you want to put some sort of a roof tent or cargo basket or something like that in the vehicle. You would need the crossbars for that. $310 for that, and that is I believe, that's a dealer installed option as well. Wow, Ford. That is a dealer installed option. Normally that's done at the factory, but that is a dealer installed option now. Twin panel moonroof is done at the factory. It's not showing a price here because we don't have 4-wheel drive selected. So let's select 4-wheel drive, and let's go back down to that. And now it's saying it's included in 4-wheel drive. So there you go. So yeah, it does say that on here. It is not an option, but it's included. So when you go 4-wheel drive, automatically get the twin panel moonroof with the power sunshade. So there you go. And I don't know if I'm going to look here on this. Includes remote start front windows. That's called the open the global windows. That is available, so you can roll those down from the outside, but only on the power moonroof. So there you go. There's that. But I didn't know if the roof rack rail crossbars looks like it is available on that. So. Black painted roof, that is something new for this year. $48.95 for the black painted roof, and that is available. Not available with the black exterior color, of course, but is available on all other colors. So there you go, and that's the factory installed option. Wheel lock kit. That is a dealer installed option. They'll put one, replace one of the lug nuts at each of the wheels with a locking one. So that is also a dealer. The dealer would install that. Engine block heater. $190. That is a factory installed option. So that'll put you an engine block heater on the front. So if you're in a cold weather state, you'd like to plug your vehicle in, keep the engine warm so it starts easier in the really harsh cold winter days, then you'll want to add that. Illuminated door entry keypad. They are not including a keypad as factory equipment anymore. It's now a dealer installed option. It will be illuminated. It's $350. Dealership would install it and connect it. They've been having some issues with getting those on some of the vehicles to code with the software update, but on the Explorer, hopefully it's a different case. Ford Performance hood graphic is $310. That is something we haven't seen, and there's no images. I have no idea what it looks like. Hopefully, if we can get some information on that, we can let you know. But that is put on there, and that is a dealer installed option. Wait a minute. Yeah, dealer installed option. So the dealership would install that on your vehicle. Hope your dealership's good at that. There you go. Moving to the interior options, we do have the roadside assistance kit. I'd get this through Ford Accessories website. It's $70. It's going to come with a lot of roadside assistance things there. It's a great thing to have in your vehicle, but I would get it through Ford Accessories instead of on your build. As a dealer installed option, they'll basically take the box that it comes in and probably just put it in your vehicle and let you load it up the bag yourself. First aid kit's the same way, $50 for that. It comes with these things. Again, available through Ford Accessories pretty easily. Floor liners, first and second row with the carpeted mats, or you can get it without the carpeted mats, I believe. Or can you? Maybe not. Actually, it doesn't mention that. So they will only do it with the mats because of the ST badging on those carpeted mats. So they want you to have those dedicated floor mats. So floor liners with them. That is a factory option. So it will be in your vehicle when it comes from the factory. Now, these next two cargo organizers, there's a couple different ones. One's like 3 compartments, one's 4. And those you can get through Ford Accessories, but it is a dealer installed option if you get it with your order. Again, I recommend you get these first aid kit and the roadside assistance kit through Ford Accessories. There's nothing to install there. That's how I would get those. Now, you can get all-weather floor liners for the third row with the second row captains, or so you can only get the captains. So you can get the all-weather mats. Those are dealer installed options. So that would be sent to your dealer, and they would put it in your vehicle for you. And then there you got a cooler bag. Again, Ford Accessories for this, folks. It even says custom accessories right there. I wouldn't put it on your order. I hate that they have it on there. There are these credits in here, and that's only needing to add to your order if they're having issues with supply issues like they did in 23. Not sure if they, we don't, at this time, it will not need to be added, but they put it on there so they can keep production rolling if it comes to that. Wireless charging credit as well, but that's not something you would add to your order at this time. Smokers package. There you go. You can get that. That also can get that. You can get that through Ford Accessories. If you get it from the dealer, they'll just put it in your vehicle for you. Again, no install really needed for that. Now, this next one probably would want to add if you want the safety deposit, safe deposit, or safe your console vault, basically $400, and the dealer would install that for you. If you're not real handy like me, you might want to have them do that. So that would maybe something that you would put on your build that probably wouldn't slow it down. But I think that covers everything. Let me just look at my notes and make sure we got them all covered here. Front license plate bracket. Some states require front license plate, so it would be put on by the dealer when it comes in. No charge. If you want a front license plate and you don't live in a state like Kansas doesn't require a front license plate, but if you want something personalized or fun on the front, you'll want to make sure you add it. Still no cost option. The dealer should install it at no cost to you, I should say, but it would be installed at the dealer when it comes in. I think that's it. I think everything else we have covered. Yep, everything else has been covered. So there you go. That's all of our equipment there. So there you go. All of the standard equipment, different packages, and optional equipment in this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you got some information from it, and it helps you out in ordering a vehicle from your local dealer. So a couple different helpful tips when going and ordering from your dealer that you want to just take note of that I like to share with people. is to make sure you know what price they're going to price it to you. They're going to show you the order sheet. They're going to show you what MSRP is, but you want to make sure you get it in writing what they're going to price the vehicle when it comes in. Are they going to be over, under MSRP? Like we're at invoice pricing. So you want to find out what that is and get that in writing from them. Also, you might ask them if they know anything about price protection and incentive protection. And what that means is that when you order the vehicle, Ford is going to honor the price it was when you ordered the vehicle. If for some reason the price goes up because of supply issues or a cost and increase in supply or in shipping, then they will Ford will raise the price, but it's going to be only on those stock vehicles because Ford will price protect. 45 to 60 days later, the person that ordered the vehicle buys the vehicle, Ford will reimburse the dealer but ship back that difference. So the dealership should be protecting your price from what it was when you ordered the vehicle. Incentives are the same way. Ford will lock in your incentives for you. Nothing the dealer needs to do or nothing you need to do. When you order the vehicle, they see that order date and they're going to lock in any percentage rates or any rebates are available at that time. If they're better when it comes in, you can take those. So you get to take either what they are when it comes in or what they are when you ordered it. Not anything in between. So if there's something like 1 month they come out with a 0%, in the middle, your vehicle's not there, and then it goes away after your vehicle shows up, you don't get the 0%. So a couple ways to handle that is to either reorder when there's 0%, so you get that locked in, or purchase a stock vehicle at that time. So anyway, so that's some things you want to make sure you ask that. Also ask them what their dealer fee is going to be. Ours is $495 if you wanted to get a vehicle with us. And again, invoice pricing, we add nothing else to our vehicle. That's something else you want to ask. Hey, do you add anything, require anything on your vehicles when they come in? Some dealers are starting to add like a protective paint and saying it's required. Some people are saying that it requires tint and this and that. It doesn't, folks. They don't have to put that on your vehicle, and you're ordering it. You should not have to do that. So make sure that you get that all in writing as well. So if you want to order from us, we do have a YouTube special that I offer, and that's if you finance a vehicle with us at standard rates, then we will pay for the first $1,000 of your shipping costs to have it shipped to your house from our dealership. Or if you want to come in and pick it up, flights, hotels on the way back, gas if need be, we'll pay up to $1,000 of that as well. A lot of people like to come and pick it up and take delivery here and everything, and then drive it home. And they have that nice little vacation trip on the way back, and they stop someplace they haven't stopped before and such, and they have a little fun with that. So if you want to do that, you can do that as well. So make sure you mention the YouTube special when you call us or you order with us. So you make sure you can do that. And again, you can order, you can see the building price there, print that off, send that to us. You can also go to our website and do it as well on our website. Send in your information, and it comes right over to us, real nice and slick and easy, so we know exactly how you want to order it, and then we would contact you and process from there. Okay, that's all I have for you guys. Hope you guys did enjoy this video and you got some information from it. If you did, smash that like button. I'd appreciate it. And also, if you like this, you probably like our other videos. So check out our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe. Notification bells turned on, especially if you want to watch our live stream. If you put that order in, you definitely want to come over and while you're waiting for that to get scheduled and the production done, check out our live stream where we talk about scheduling news updates. We keep you updated on any dealer news, any recalls that are going on, as well as we have a topic each week, and we take questions live. We're the only dealership, I believe, doing that where we're on a live stream, taking questions from the community and answering you live on air. You've gone to the dealership where you ask that salesperson a question and they let me go find out, and they go and they walk over to the manager and they find that out. You can get that done right here on our YouTube channel every Tuesday night. Just come on over and ask us questions, and we're going to help you out and get those questions for you answered right then and there. You don't have to do that back and forth stuff, because sometimes I do have to open up and pull up the order guides and get that information for you. But most of the stuff, I've been in this business 20 years. We can help you out and get all that information that you need on our live stream. So join us on that on Tuesday nights. Until then, and until the next video, stay positive, be kind to one another, be kind to yourself, and we'll see you on the next video.